Buongiorno!
Good afternoon.
And yes, we are at a train station, but...
Hold on. Watch your thoughts.
We have already walked 16 kilometers. We're taking our little intro video after we've done the walk today. So we left Fiorenzuola on our way to Fidenza, which is a 22-kilometer walk.
Yeah, and we've been walking right one in front of each other on a road all day today. And it's funny because we could have been on a busy road, but the route takes you off a busy road. And I said, oh, I don't want to walk on a busy road today because I want to walk side by side. And then that never happened.
And we got a little later start than we normally would like. We didn't start walking until a few minutes after 7. And the reason for that was because about an hour and a half into the walk, there was a church that we wanted to visit, which you're going to see coming up here. And it was an hour and a half walk. And they didn't open until 8:30. So we really couldn't leave until 7 because otherwise we'd just be hanging around waiting.
Or we would have missed it. And we really wanted to see this flower display that you're seeing. And I'm glad that we saw it. And I'm glad that we walked. And I'm glad that we're taking a train. So all in all, it's a good day.
So we'll hop on this train, get to Fidenza.
Ooh, what's happening this afternoon?
There's air conditioning, which is awesome. And
what else? We're getting massages this afternoon.
Because remember, Pilgrims on holiday, people.
We haven't had that since St. Vincent, so if you haven't checked out that video in the beginning, check out our Turkish bath and massages. And it was time. I was ready. We start the mountains coming up here tomorrow, the next day. And
we are about 60 kilometers from the Cisa Pass.
I thought it was time. It's time for a little bit more than just a rest day where we wander. Let's get some luxury.
I think it might be the Cisa Pass. I gotta look up how to pronounce it. It's either Cisa or Cisa. If you know, put it down below.
Have I mentioned, I'm sorry, Italy, that we are breaking up your language? We are trying, I promise.
All right, this train needs to hurry up. It's hot.
It is hot in here.
Caldo. few hours in Fidenza. So what do we want to see first, Michelle?
We're going to see the Duomo first.
I don't think that's a Duomo. It's more like a tower.
It says on my Google map but that's what is kind of right around here.
Well, let's walk this way and see. This is actually the original city tower and the foundations of the city wall built in the 14th century. I think that might be either the cathedral or the Duomo. So the statue here, he is saying that he is showing us the way to Rome. Laying cobblestones was backbreaking work 1,000 years ago, and it still is today. Buongiorno.
Buongiorno.
Good morning. It is day, what is it today?
Today's day 24.
Day 24. And we are walking today from Fiorenza to Fornovo on the stage. However, it is a 34-kilometer stage.
And the first hills we have seen in a long while.
For those of you who don't do the math, that's 21 miles, way beyond our comfortable holiday pilgrimage zone.
Half marathon, that's my sweet spot.
So instead we are stopping in Cella.
So we're making this stage 2 nights. We're staying with some nuns tonight. They have 2 rooms.
2 rooms, one has 5 beds, the other has 15 beds. I don't know which one we're going to be in, but we have heard from someone else who tried to book there tonight that the nuns said that that they're full.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm hoping that means COVID full, which is usually 50% capacity. But I don't care, I'm excited. We have had some great conversations with pilgrims lately, and I'm excited to continue that. The closer we get to Rome, the more people we're meeting, and that is quite exciting.
So the weather's a little bit better today, and we're gonna keep our fingers crossed.
My prayers have been answered. Let's just hope it feels good walking into the sun. Andiamo.
I don't know, turn left for a melon farm, turn right for a cheese farm. The decisions. These are the first real hills that we have climbed in more than a week. Today's route, we've got 2 little bunny slopes and then one kind of medium-sized hill. But tomorrow after Cella,
11 days.
we have a really large hill. This is our big hill of the day, and this little village is only partway up it. We're in Costa Manzana.
We are fed.
Finally.
After 12.2 kilometers of walking, we've been fed by Oliver back here. He has his own stamp. He loves pilgrims, so it's worth going out of the way by about, what, 200 meters
yeah, about
or so?
out of the way.
A little bit of a hill, but totally worth it, and especially because it's the only food we've seen open so far today.
Yes. Andiamo. Unfortunately, the church on Oliver's stamp is closed today, or right now. Walking into Costa Manzana, which is just a little bit up the hill from a turn on the VF. The bar is just off to the left, the church is off to the right, and this is the Commune Ostello. So there is lodging here also. So we think this is where we're staying tonight. We rang the bell. They didn't say anything. They just opened the gate to let us in. We're gonna walk down the hill and see what happens. The nun waved at us, so we think we're going in the right direction. So the nun told us to come upstairs to room 7. We got here. Room 7 has our name on it.
An awesome view and a great welcome. It's a good place.
The Fraternità Francescana de Betania, which is the Franciscan or Franciscan fraternity of Betania. And they are a religious order, a community of nuns and friars. They have 12 houses all over the world.
I thought it was in the region.
No, 12 houses all over the world.
Wow, okay.
And one of the many things that they do is they welcome pilgrims into this beautiful facility, their house here.
Yes, it has been a really enjoyable afternoon and evening here. We've talked to the people that do speak English. We've had some good translators, which is great. We just had dinner with one of the friars, so he gave us a little education, which we really appreciated, because you always got to know what's around you when you're staying somewhere. I think that's a big part of the experience. I don't want to just sleep here and eat here, but I want to know where I am and what you celebrate. So we really enjoyed the conversation.
And we also, for our dinner, had the second youngest nun in the entire order at dinner with us. She's been a nun for 3 months.
Well, she's been in the organization for 4 years, but just became a nun 2 months ago. And it was just the most cheerful person that I feel like I've met in a while, and I appreciated that. And her English is good, so I appreciate that too. And she's from Rome, so she was really excited to talk to us about Rome.
So this location is a donativo, so we were here early enough to get here for lunch, which is a good thing. Lunch is the main meal of the day.
Did we almost miss lunch,
We
though?
did almost miss lunch because we were showering.
And there's a bell that they ring, and apparently everyone knows that means the the meal is ready, except us. They knocked on our door once. Brian was still in the shower, and then a different nun waited for us to get ready.
To show us where to go.
We'll get better at that.
But lunch and dinner and breakfast tomorrow morning, the whole place is run on donations.
Completely
the
run
friar
on
said to us
donation.
that everything that they have here comes by providence. They don't buy anything, which is just amazing.
It's been great. There are people here of all ages doing like a weekend retreat right now. So
there's a youth group here.
Yeah, there's a friar out kind of over on this other side with probably about 8 kids, and that's exciting to see. And they've been singing all afternoon. It's been beautiful to listen to. We have heard, though, at 3:30 this morning, there will be another service.
And the service, I guess it was kind of a Vesper service. It was the evening service before dinner. Went outside our window. We didn't go to it, but it was outside of our window. Lasted for over 2 hours.
Yeah.
So I don't know how long the 3 a.m. service is going to go, but Roberto, Friar Roberto, who had dinner with us, said after that service we all get to sleep in on Sunday morning.
Yeah, because we asked what I said. I know we just ate, but what time's breakfast? Because we want to know if we should plan or what we should do, and we don't want to just leave without saying goodbye. And so he arranged for a private breakfast for us because they're sleeping until 8:30.
So that's our night. This has been a very interesting day.
Look behind us, though. It is wonderful to see just a different scenery. I was ready for the Po Valley when it started, and I'm ready for this now that it's started. So I'm really excited to see what's coming up next.
So we'll see you on our next video. Hey, make sure you hit the like button down below, subscribe, get that bell so you get notified. Ask us some
questions. Let us know what you're interested in, what you're enjoying, what you want us to do more of, because we're making these videos so you can learn a little bit about Italy.
Don't say more walking. We're already doing enough of that.
All right. Good night, everyone.
Arrivederci.